Good morning, it's Bridgette. Hi, nice to see you. I am going to heat up my coffee a bit because I got on the computer to upload my Sunday morning coffee. It is actually Easter Sunday right now as I am connecting with you and sharing. I did all the, oh my gosh, you guys, it took me like an hour to fill Easter eggs this morning, and I have a whole bag of them ready to get put into the yard today. When the kids were little, we used to do Easter egg hunts all the time, and now my youngest is 12, and so we're going to do one for him. His birthday's actually this week, and it's interesting because when he was born, it was Easter. It was like right before Easter weekend. That was his first holiday, was Easter. So he said, Mom, are we going to do egg hunt? And I'm like, he's going to be 12. I'm like, yeah, we're going to do an egg hunt for sure. I hid the Easter baskets for the big kids, for the big boys. My daughter was home a couple of days ago from some dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of running around being done. You might have saw that if you're friends with me on Facebook. It was such a busy couple days. And she got her Easter basket already, so she's good. She's taken care of. And now my big boys, I put their Easter baskets in their cars in the driveway. And as I was doing that, you guys, actually, let's go outside. Let's go outside together. Okay, just a minute. Yep, the washers will go in. Washer happens on Easter too, right? So early on, when I did Above Life channel on YouTube and I did my channeling sessions with Afterlife celebrity guests, there was some, maybe in my question and answer sessions or something, there was some confusion. There were some people that had the misunderstanding that I wasn't, like I didn't believe in God or I didn't like Jesus or something. Well, no, I think Jesus is pretty cool. He's an ascended master, just like, look at the sky. Like everybody else that is an ascended master or deity. In fact, I just posted a Mother Mary channeling that I did a couple years ago in a private group. I made it public and I posted it on Fairy Grasshopper YouTube, so you'll see that. I put it on the community tab. I also shared it, the Mother Mary channeling session, on my Facebook page, Bridgette Inspired on Facebook. So, okay. So I'm sitting out here by my kid's car. Let me see if I can show you you probably can't see it, but it's an Easter basket. It's so cute. I put them in the front seat of their cars. So I came outside in the wee hours of the morning, and it's nice today. It's like right now it's probably about 50 degrees, so it's not super cold. The gorgeous sky, you can see the sky. I mean, the sky is beautiful. Isn't it amazing? Look at that. And as I was walking out here, after I sat on my bathroom floor, my master bathroom floor, and packed Easter eggs. Yeah, don't even get me started on why I had to do it in the bathroom, because somebody was sleeping on the couch, and I'm like, I couldn't do it in the kitchen because it's next to the living room and it'd be too loud. And ever try to put like jelly beans and Easter eggs? They are loud. They're like maracas, shaking, shaking. So I came out here in the wee hours in the morning and put the Easter baskets in the boys' cars. And they have, just one of my kids drives like a 2003 Toyota and one of my kids drives a 2006 Honda. Okay. And when we live kind of out of the city and they have to drive into school. It's like 30 minutes. And they do the back and forth with their dad's house and my house. And they also have jobs that are 30 minutes away. And so my kids that drive. And I was out here at the wee hours in the morning and it was nice. It was like warm and it was so quiet. It was so peaceful and quiet. And as I was putting these Easter baskets in the front seats of cars, I realized that I have a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old that have cars. And what a blessed, abundant sign that is. And I feel emotional about it. because that's a big deal to be able to have a car, even if it's what we call, well, I don't want to really swear on here, but we call it my daughter calls hers lovingly, affectionately an S-box. I'm like, hey, but in a nice way. And my one son, he named his car Dave. And so actually, I wonder if he put his sticker on. Oh, not yet. I bought him a sticker for Christmas. I'm looking in his back window. I bought him a sticker for Christmas, and it was in his stocking, and it said, "Hello, my name is Dave." It's a big decal you can put on the back of the window of his car, because he named it Dave. Because I name my cars. You guys know that. My psychic minivan, her name's Betty. She's awesome. Love her. So I'm not sure what the Honda's name is. I don't think it has a name. My oldest son, he's not really super into that. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to ask him. The sky is just gorgeous behind me. But I came out and I did that. And I thought, I am so fortunate, especially during this last year when the economy's really tough and people are losing jobs and don't have jobs and are trying to go back to jobs that are low paying now, and health insurance scares and the situation with the people getting sick and not getting better and all sorts of stress. And I felt it so bad this week. I have had such a horrible anxiety week. At the same time, I've had tons of appointments with my kids and fear about more money spending. Do you know how expensive it is to pull wisdom teeth out? And I have 2 kids that need them. I'm like, I think I'll just do that at home. Isn't there a home kit you can do? I'm just kidding. Of course not. But I know how important it is to get those wisdom teeth taken out. And because there's causing some problems, but $4,000 for one kid. $4,000. I'm like, whoa. Whoa. That's more than what we paid for one of their cars. Way more. Actually, if you add the price of my youngest, Dave's, the car named Dave and the car named S-Box together, it wouldn't even be that much money. So it's not like they have nice fancy cars. And let's be honest, I drive a 2008 vehicle as well. So we got 2003, 2006, 2008. So, we're living within our means for sure. But nonetheless, regardless, just the opportunity to go to the dentist, to go to the oral surgeon, to know that I have medical insurance, and just having that. And other people, I know that there are people that don't have those kinds of luxuries. And it's not a comparison oh, look what I have. It's more of a realization for me to go, what the heck am I stressed about? Why? I have I have things, yes, that can stress me out and that I can be stressed about, sure. But I have so many things to look at and see that I've already accomplished and done and achieved because I've received. And providing my kids vehicles to drive where they need to go, to be super transparent, was a very selfish thing because I didn't want to do the driving back and forth. I spent hours driving them back and forth before they had vehicles. Hours. I had to plan sessions around them. I had to work around them. Their work schedules, their school schedules, and they were at 3 different schools at one point. I mean, it's just crazy. So it was selfish too, of course, very personally motivated. But I was able to do it. I was able to purchase. I was able to provide the vehicles, the cars, And I'm fortunate that we qualify for car insurance. So I could complain about how expensive it is because I have boys, and that for some reason, gender makes a difference with adolescent drivers under the age of 18 or even 18. It's a big deal. And it's expensive, but I have the privilege of being able to qualify for car insurance. And I can pay for that Would I rather use that money for something else? Yes, but that's not the point. The point is, look what I can do, not what I can't and don't have, but what I can do. And I came out here and I'm looking at these vehicles right now, and the Easter baskets in them with candy in them. And I am like, what do I have to be complaining about? It's like, look at this. Look at the view. The weather. I mean, there's so many things so many signs of abundance. So much. My merch cup, my Sunday morning coffee, the fact that I just uploaded my podcast for this week. And I've been doing them every Sunday for months now. And my husband helps me. He takes the audio. I do the audio. I give him the audio. I send him the file. He puts it into a video format with a nice little thumbnail that highlights our little coffee mug. I love this color. Isn't cyan color cool? This turquoisey green blue. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's throat chakra, you know. I'm holding this. This is like a symbol of our partnership and our creativity together. And I'm like, this is his handwriting, his beautiful handwriting. And so like, wow, you know, wow. So it is Easter Sunday, and I celebrate by, you know, food like most people do. We were going to have an egg bake. Hubby's going to make the egg bake this morning, which actually we don't make with bread because I don't do gluten. So we're doing potatoes instead and hash browns in it and substitute instead of bread. And then the Easter baskets and Easter egg hunt, we're going to do that. And my two big boys, my big kids, they work today. Actually, they work, and which is fine because we don't observe this as a religious holiday aside from the fact that I know it's a very psychic holiday because people that I talk to as a psychic in a psychic session are so oftentimes, especially if they've never done mediumship before, look at like literally the lights coming out now. Oh, as soon as I talk about it I don't celebrate it as a religious holiday. I celebrate it as a psychic holiday. And I don't really celebrate it. I just go, hey, all the people that have been afraid to have mediumship sessions or have been afraid to have any kind of psychic connections or channeling or are so conflicted about, but religion teaches me that this is bad or evil or scary. I'm like, really? Well, then how do you explain Easter? Good Friday, didn't Jesus die? And then didn't he rise from the dead on Easter Sunday? Isn't that the point? Like that he showed us that afterlife existed? Like in religious and Christianity, religious teachings, didn't that happen? Wasn't there afterlife communication? Wasn't that a visitation? Wasn't that real? Well, if that's the case, then why is that only okay for one person to see Jesus, or for a few people, or it's okay for them? Is it like an elitist thing, like an elite only for the special people? Or is it like, no, was Jesus like that? Was he like, oh, no, I'm not going to talk to you people. I'm only going to talk to these people over here, not these people. Jesus was not like that at all. It was super open. He was like so accepting and so everybody in harmony and all that. And so because of that, this day should be a reminder that it's totally a natural thing to communicate, connect with the afterlife, to understand that spirit exists and transcends the body, as he did show, even in Christian teachings in the Bibles, right? Right, okay. So, there you go. There you go. All right, so I'm going to get back in. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I need to take a shower this morning. And, oh, look at how blue that sky is, though. Look at that blue sky. Mm-hmm. However you're celebrating, whether you're celebrating springtime or equinox or Easter, have a great day. Thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate having you in my life.